Mr. Gorbachev.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Turn up this podcast.
I'm in this for the money and the pussy, and they're both falling off the trees.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 155 of the Reasonable Doubt podcast. As always, we are your hosts, Eric C. Griff.
And J Money.
Great. That was good. That was something. I want to apologize for the last episode, by the way.
Why would
I did my absolute best to edit it out, but man, did you get some ASMR eating those French fries on the mic. Holy fuck. It was wet. It was like, and it would be like right in the middle of me talking, and it would peak over my audio. I'd lose a word of you just like, Nothing does cure a hangover quite like McDonald's French fries, though.
No, love it.
Fucking, you ever get the McDonald's poutine?
I have once.
It's just a bucket of salt.
Yeah, it's a very
It's
high
a
sodium.
lot of salt.
You know what I have been loving lately?
What's
to
that?
be honest? Fucking hot dogs.
I fucking love hot dogs all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Hot dogs are excellent. Also, I went out the other day. I was wearing this hat
Yep.
with like plaid button-up Vans t-shirt underneath and some gray pants. And everywhere I went, every woman in every store I went to was like fucking eyeing me up and like real sweet to me and stuff. It was so weird.
Really?
I know. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Weird.
There you go. Just dressing. Are we like... Because we've been talking about how we've lost our looks.
Yeah.
Right? Are we on the way back up now?
I think we're on the way back
we're on the way
up.
back up.
I think we're on the way back up, and we're coming into the, like, for me at least, coming into the, like, cool 30 look.
Yeah? The cool...
Yeah.
You're not a kid anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I look like a grown man.
It only took 30 years.
And the beard.
Yeah?
I don't want this, though.
You should get rid of it.
Look at how gross it is down there, eh?
You gotta shave that.
I know.
It's in the ends of the mustache, too.
I gotta trim everything.
You gotta trim it all up. You can keep a beard, but I think it's gotta be more of an even length because you grow your chin faster.
I do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does everyone?
I think everyone does. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks
I don't know.
funky on
I got
me.
told I dress very stylish at work the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
You do have a fun style.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was like changing after work. I walk out. I was like, "Oh, see you later, everyone." They're like, "Wow, you dress pretty good."
Yeah.
I was like, "Thank you."
You're like, I just got this from
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, this
West 49.
I just threw this on.
By the way, West 49, we should pump them.
I think the sale's over.
Is it done now?
Yeah.
They're just
They're like
closed?
80% off a bunch of shit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was like $6 for T-shirts.
Yeah. Fucking.
I saved, it said, $300.
Damn.
Like, it was like $287 I saved.
I haven't shopped. I just bought some, but I haven't shopped at West 49 since literal high school,
Yeah, me neither.
which is fucking. Do you remember? I don't know.
I love the pants, by the way.
Thank you. My big
Yeah, they're
pants.
fucking super cool. I don't
Thank
know.
you.
I hope mine look that cool.
They will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see what they are.
I don't know if you remember when it switched, because for me it was the 8th grade when we were like, no, we're wearing really tight pants.
Yeah, for me it was like grade 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm just going to wear
I want West 49, the tightest pants you can buy,
constrictive.
and like not wear my pants below my ass, but the waistband definitely going around my ass cheeks,
Yeah.
you know?
I've always had this thing where like I get them with the intention of doing that style and I don't like it, so I pull them up so they're
And then you
regular
just
height.
moose knuckling.
Dude, okay, I'm just going to say, I've always had, like, relatively large testicles.
But yeah, this is known.
Yeah,
Most
like,
people
I
know
have,
this
I have
about
relatively large testicles. And so I would walk around
Just donkey nuts.
with just fucking, yeah, like, just looking like a hamster. Like, I've got...
like a hamster in your pants?
No, like, you know how hamsters have giant fucking testicles?
No.
Do you not know this?
No, do they?
Hamsters have huge nuts. In proportion to their body, they have huge nuts.
Really?
They're fucking, like, yeah, they're probably the size of, like, your thumb. But you
On a
figure-
hamster?
Yeah, but you figure the whole thing's like only like this long.
Holy fuck! I did not know that.
Massive nuts. Yeah, the only thing is it doesn't do any compliments for my dick.
No,
You
no.
know,
It's like how if you're fat, your dick looks smaller because
Yeah.
it encroaches.
everything's yeah.
It's like if your nuts look huge, doesn't matter how big your dick is, it's just sat on top of them.
Yeah, it's just that's my issue is unless I've got like almost a half chub,
Yeah, your dick looks tiny.
then it just looks like it just doesn't make my dick look good.
I'm feeling surprised like I haven't seen your dick before. Yeah, I've seen your dick and balls. I know what you're
Oh
talking
yeah, a bunch of times.
Yeah, like all, yeah.
Yeah.
There was like 2 years I saw it like weekly. To the point where it wasn't even phasing me anymore.
Yeah, we're like, come on.
Like, yeah, living with you. It's
Yeah.
just, oh, Chris nuts.
yeah.
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 And then our third roommate,
Brian with the
Brian
fucking
with
robe.
the robe.
Oh god.
I mean, because at the time he would have been like 23,
Yeah.
22,
Yeah.
I think. He already had the dad robe down.
Yeah, and it was too short, and then he'd sit down,
And just
and it'd
sit
spread,
like a dude.
and
You're
it's
like,
just
oh!
balls and dick were hanging out there.
Yeah, but like he wasn't trying to show them off.
No.
So it wasn't in like a great pose or
No.
state.
Yeah.
So you just see like,
Because if you're showing when we lived together,
yeah.
we would just see each other's dick and balls all the time. But if you're like going out somewhere, if you're going out somewhere and trying to show off your dick and balls, you
You
like
pump it up,
you
you
like
shave,
everything. Yeah, you like clean up the
it.
nuts. You know.
run some water over it,
Yeah, make it look good.
let the
you know?
air hit it a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
'Cause,
like,
like-
that time he had it with the fucking the clippers. Josh was always afraid to use razors to shave his nuts.
Yeah,
Tell him
yeah.
this story.
Okay, because
So he was afraid to use.
imagine shaving your scrotum with a fucking razor.
I shave my scrotum with a razor.
it's not
done.
it's
I
not
have
a
done for
flat.
years.
Maybe I got wrinkly nuts. I don't
Dude,
know.
I also have wrinkly nuts, but you just like stretch it out.
You stretch it out. I gotta pull it down to my knees.
Yeah, I know. You just pull it out and then like you just go at it. It's so easy, man.
Okay.
And the razor, there's so many like razor blades that it's smooth. Like you can go over pretty rough surfaces. It's just catching the hair. You're not catching the skin. But Josh anyway takes clippers, and then he's in the bathroom, and I'm like sitting there on the couch watching TV, and I hear screaming, and then it's followed by like what sounds like near crying, and him all choked on, Chris.
I did not call out for you.
He
I
did.
screamed and
Yes,
you came
he
in.
did. No. He came walking in. He goes, Chris, out of the bathroom, holding his foot with your fucking pants like around your knees, holding your dick and balls, and there's blood dripping out of his hands.
It's a scary moment.
And I was like, what the fuck did you do? He's like, you gotta look. I think I cut off a nut.
I didn't. What happened was a fold of my scrotum went into the
just
clipper
caught it.
guard.
It ran it up. It probably ran it up like an I don't know, like an inch and a half.
Oh yeah, I still have a scar.
Yeah, like it was a deep gash.
Yeah, I
He's like,
gashed
is it
my-
okay? And I'm like rinsing it, trying to see how bad it is. Like a fucking jug of water, a cup of water or something. And I was like, yeah, it's not good, dude. Like, that's deep. That's a lot of,
Oh, yeah.
you got a lot of nutsack
Dude, imagine
in
the
there.
fucking healing process.
Oh, yeah.
It
What
was not-
happened?
It just took forever. It scabbed.
Yeah,
and scarred.
and then it'd peel off and,
Yeah, but I had to be super careful, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, if I were to bang them or move too quick or they rubbed on my boxers wrong, it would tug at the scab. And I didn't want it popping the scab off and me start bleeding again.
you want to know something crazy? The Bugman was telling me this. He enlightened me.
Okay.
He was saying that his left nut or his right nut was hurting.
Okay.
I think it's his right nut was kept hurting. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, like it just keeps getting sore. And I'm like, that's crazy, man. I've been having the same thing where like my right nut just hurts every once in a while.
Yeah.
Back when I was doing plumbing, and he was like, well, let me tell you, I talked to my doctor and we figured it out.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Is it Saks underwear?
No.
Okay.
It's that he gets in and out of a work truck all day. I was also getting in and out of a work truck all day. When you get in, you knock your right nut on the seat.
I guess you do, yeah.
every time you get in and out. Well, you do that 30 times in a day,
Yeah, if you do it like once or twice in your day,
fine.
it's fine.
but you do it 30 times in a day, you're bruising that nut. And so we would get these like aching nut pains. And it was just on the one nut, and it's from bruising your nuts, knocking them, getting in and out.
Damn. Good thing you went to the doctor. Testicular health is no joke.
It is no joke.
You should test. You should give yourself the test, the rolling test.
Yeah, where you feel them.
Feel it. Yeah. If I had testicular cancer, man.
Dude, that'd be brutal.
You know they put if you lose a nut due to
They
testicular.
put a fake one in
They
there?
put a fake one in. Yeah.
Why? Just keep it balanced?
Yeah, because most men would freak the fuck out at the prospect of having a dick in an empty sack.
Oh, like, I guess.
Like,
Yeah.
you have to be pretty self-conscious because it would still hang
A little.
with nothing. You'd look like a
It
change
retracts
purse.
quite a bit, though, yeah.
For the first while,
I
at least,
know a
yeah.
guy who has no nuts.
Yeah?
No
Probably
nut.
makes his dick look huge.
I think it makes his dick look huge.
Yeah,
I think
for
that's
sure
like
it
kind
would.
of the angle he plays to, but
I mean, what else you got?
he also made a point of made a point of saying that he was banging this girl once, and she commented that like his nuts don't slap.
Yeah, they're into that.
They're into a little bit of nut slapping, you know, if you're hitting it from behind, like the
Yeah,
nuts.
because it hits the clip.
Yeah, exactly. And he was like,
There's nothing.
There's
you can
nothing.
probably hit a wicked angle though that no one else can hit.
probably because
You know, like there's like certain
Yeah.
positions, like your nuts kind of get in the way.
Yep, I do.
You-
I'm a
well, yeah,
large
with
nutted
fucking
man.
Christian hamster nuts over here. Probably fucking- you probably do fucking know.
Yeah, they get in the way all the time. It drives me nuts.
Drive some nuts. Ah!
It's brutal.
Yeah, we had a guy that I went to high school with only one nut because he had like childhood testicular cancer.
Yep.
And they nicknamed him Only One Cannoli,
Oh wow.
which like was hilarious at the time, but you'd think that cannoli is the nickname for the penis, not the balls.
Now that's a cannelloni.
For him, it'd be a cannoli.
Was he Asian?
No.
Were you making an Asians have little penis joke?
No, it's just he didn't seem like the type of guy. I'd never seen his dick,
But you
but
imagine it
but I
probably
imagine
wasn't
like
big.
people exude an energy.
People do exude the energy of how well, because it's also the older you get. This is how you know it was.
No homo, but I can talk to most dudes and figure out within an inch where we're sitting.
Yeah, because you'll talk to guys, and a big thing is like confidence talking to women, and like how outlandish they're willing to be a little bit to some degree. Guys who are like very conservative and like won't say crazy shit, you're like, oh, he's got a little dick.
So
You
I
know?
feel like it's like a horseshoe, right?
Okay.
So like if this axis is how outlandish you are,
Yeah,
right, and this axis is how big your dick is,
yeah,
right? People that have tiny dicks and people that have huge dicks aren't very outlandish because
Yes.
the guys with the tiny dicks are scared of writing checks they can't cash.
Yeah.
And dudes with huge dicks don't need the validation. They know what they've got, and
Yeah.
they're just being gentlemanly about it.
I don't know if it's
Average-
that. I don't know if it's that or the fact that they're like some dudes have huge dicks and have a bad time.
Yeah, I mean, personally, it's a curse, right? you ever,
As we've known.
you ever just like
about you
wake
for a
up
while.
with morning wood and you're lightheaded?
Yeah,
I gotta
like a
fuck-
walrus.
Yeah.
You got a suntan a little
But
bit.
like people that are average, slightly below average, and slightly above average say the most outlandish shit because they're probably fine. Like they'd be fine
they're
in
probably
any
fine, but
scenario.
they're trying to get
But they want to be more
Yeah.
than fine. And they think they can talk their way.
into a better dick size.
Yeah, like I can be
Yeah.
funny enough to be an extra inch and a half.
But I also, you say that, but I also know dudes who are like slanging schlongs.
Yeah.
And they're ballsy as fuck. And I think the confidence is that if anything happens and like
You just
someone
whip it
calls
out.
them on it, they're like, bop! And they just drop a hammer. And it's like, okay, I guess we'll all just.
Yeah,
shut the
like
fuck up.
you ever like if you see a guy with like an 11-inch dick?
Do you have a bunch of other apps open on your phone?
No, I think it's the Wi-Fi, to be honest.
Oh, is that connected via Wi-Fi?
Yeah, it goes through internet. I'm probably just gonna have to edit around it. It'll keep coming back.
No, but we have the audio the whole time.
Yeah, the audio's there the whole time.
So the video is less than favorable today, folks. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Although, look.
Maybe I'll just cut out all the video and put like a gif of like a dancing baby or something. That brought it back. Look at that. Anyways, if you're like in a room and a guy just whips out like 11 inches, bop, in front of you, like I
Yeah.
feel like you have to watch your tone.
Yeah, you're like, all right.
Like I can't whip it out and beat that. If I whip it out, I'm gonna look pathetic compared to that.
Yeah.
Like you run the room.
You run the room now.
It's like if there's a group of girls and one of them's got the biggest tits, she runs the room.
Yeah.
That's how that is.
I put my dick and balls, on my friend Dwayne's shoulder once.
Oh, did you really?
Have I never told you about this?
Why would you do that?
I thought it was hilarious.
Were you on soft?
Huh?
Were you soft?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't like a gay thing.
No, I get it, but like...
Okay, so let me tell you a story.
Okay, yeah, tell the story.
Me and my
Because
other,
I'm struggling to see how this isn't a gay thing.
me and my other buddy are chatting. We're all at this party. And me and my...
At a party.
yeah.
In front of a bunch of people you did this.
Like, I'm in front of other people, not a bunch. Like
Over
a
or
group
under
of-
15?
Under 15.
Okay.
Okay. So, in that room, it was under 15, yeah. So, anyway, me and my buddy are joking around. We're getting drunk. It's fucking... We're being funny. And our friend, Dwayne, is sitting down with his back to us in this, like, kind of low chair, talking to our other friend. We didn't know what they were talking about.
You're like, it would be crazy if I just stuck my dick on his
I
shoulder.
was like... We were joking about parrots. And I was like, you know, it'd be hilarious if I put my dick and balls on Dwayne's shoulder. And I was like, I ball him on a cracker. So
How old were you?
21.
Okay.
20, yeah.
Okay. Like this last week.
It's happened a few years ago. So I like walk over, pull my dick and balls out. And the guy he's talking to is like, oh my God. You just see his face like, oh my God. And I like put my fucking dick and balls on his shoulder.
Yeah, because the buddy would have seen you approach.
Yes. Yeah. But me and Dwayne have been fucking best friends for like 25 years. Like, it's fine. So I like put my fucking dick and balls on his shoulder. And I was like, Polly, you want a cracker? And he looks at my dick and balls and then looks up at me and goes, are you fucking kidding me right now? And I was
He
like,
had the correct response.
yeah, I was like, dude, this is hilarious. And what
For you.
it was for me and my other buddy who thought it was hilarious, and the person he was talking to who thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Other people thought it was funny. And he's like, dude, we're talking about the fact that I just broke up with my girlfriend. And I was like,
Slowly.
oh. I like pick it up, put it in my pants.
Put your
like,
hand there.
Yeah, I was
Sorry,
like,
man.
I'm so sorry. Dude. Yeah, like, fucking.
Just like, man, like, I don't know. Like, I thought everything was going great. Only want a cracker. Not now. Like, not now.
Anyone who's been friends with me long enough knows that, like, shit
If
like
you
that
ever
is
put
not
your
out
dick
of the
and balls
question.
on my shoulder, I'm squeezing them. I'm grabbing it and I'm holding on until you yell mercy.
What? Why? That'd
Just
be
saying.
so funny, dude.
Yeah, it would be funny.
Dude, I'm gonna
Because
get.
I'll stand up and I'll just start rotating like until you stop.
I'm gonna do it at your bachelor party.
Put your dick on my shoulder.
Maybe on your head.
Oh my! What's that called?
A Roman helmet.
Where you put your balls on their eyes?
and then your dick down the nose. That'd be so funny, dude.
The thing is,
You couldn't be mad at me if you woke up.
yeah, I could be because your
No.
asshole would be pressed on my forehead. I would be mad.
Dude, you couldn't be
Man.
mad about it. Come on.
No, it's too close to scent. I'd smell things like You're gonna be drunk if you're gonna pull that off.
For sure.
Which means you've been drinking. I don't want fucking day old your dick. Like,
No, we go in the ocean and stuff. It'll be ocean clean, you know?
that's not clean. Yeah, my dick's gonna smell like sand. It'll be fine.
Oh, dude. I'm going to get you with that at the bachelor party. It'll be great.
Yeah, that'll be tough to. I would have to be like asleep.
That's what I'm saying, is if you, like, pass out drunk. And we'll just do it, get a picture,
Yeah, but
and
what
not even tell
happens?
you.
Yeah, if I don't wake up, it's not funny.
Dude, if you don't wake up, it's hilarious because we'll all take a picture. Tell me I'm wrong.
Show my whole family at my wedding.
Dude.
This is when I put my
Not,
dick
yeah,
on
like
his
not
lip.
say anything till your wedding and then be like, start sending the picture to everyone. Do you know how funny that would be?
Did I ever tell you about me and Brian's plan when you would piss us off and drink our liquor and stuff at the house?
No, what? You guys did put your fucking dick on my head the one day.
No, we didn't.
Ryan did.
Ryan did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. But
I
there
was
was
asleep.
Christian sleeps with his mouth open and you sleep on your side, or you did at the time.
Yeah.
And you would sometimes sleep with your door open, which is very strange for a shared apartment with roommates.
I know you guys. What am I worried about?
Well, because we were like one night we were like, we got home drunk, dude, the liquor's fucking gone, and you're asleep. We hear you snoring with your mouth open and the door's open. And
That's
we're
the
like-
thing. If I'm drunk,
Yeah. We're like, what we do is we work ourselves, we get hard, we run in, go, bah! Like, just one thrust into his mouth and run away, because he won't wake up in time to figure out what's going on.
that's so gay, bro.
What, to rape you? Yeah. We talked about it one time, and then the next day we were like, that was crazy, and like, actually pretty fucked up.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Yeah, like, if that ever comes up again, we're not doing that.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I
What a
know
way
I
to
was in
wake
so
up.
much danger.
You were close. Yeah, there's people I can't even tell stories like, most dudes I think have lived for at least a year with male roommates.
Yeah.
And if it's like more than one roommate, if you got like 2 or 3 roommates, you've all got stories like that. And those are stories that you like can't tell your wife.
No, you can't.
Because they'll turn
they
they'll
turn
turn
it
her
into
off.
They turn it into some like crazy
Like,
shit.
oh, you guys that was creepy. You're like, no.
No, it's not creepy. It's fucking
Like
stupid.
every story that they know from that time is the like cleaner half.
Always.
Like the upper echelon. There's
Yeah.
stories that I cannot tell anyone aside from reminiscing with you
Yeah.
and him. Like that is
because there is shit that we
And-
used to say and
do.
that's like, it's fucking insane.
Yeah, and I think many dudes have this.
I don't think it hurts anyone.
It doesn't, but it changes
It's
the way you
weird.
look in people's eyes.
This is the thing.
It's like, oh wow, you really did drink a beer up your ass, didn't you?
Yeah,
You're like,
sometimes
yeah, but
you look at people and you're like, wow, I think
If you were-
less of you.
yeah, if you were there, like you get it.
Yeah, if you were there, you would have done it too.
You would have done it too.
Yeah,
Like throwing parties where people get their hair cut.
yeah. That
That's
that one,
yeah.
that one, getting haircuts, tattoos,
Tattoos, dish
tattoos
soap,
with it broken, where we're using
Guiding
our
it with our
fingers
fingers.
as a guide for
dish
the needle.
soap in the punch bowl.
Yeah, so that it was bubbly,
Yeah, I don't
and
know.
everyone drank it. It was fine. Proof
Yeah.
Dawn is safe to consume.
Yeah, I think Dawn would just like lubricate your.
I think I probably
Digest.
just had like a clean poop after.
Yeah, I ever tell you about the cleanest poop I ever had?
No.
On a bet, or not a bet, it was like a dare at work. I got dared to drink a cup of olive oil in one pull,
Oh, you have told me about this.
which I did, which
Yeah.
is like 1,500 calories, by the way.
It's a fair bit.
It's
yeah.
quite a bit. So I pulled it, and I was like, that was really gross, but like not the worst. And then my poops were so lubricated for like a day and a half, they like shot out of me.
Yeah.
Like whatever muscles are like up here, we're doing all the work. Every single poop, I couldn't hold it and I couldn't push. It's like I wouldn't have done anything. Like if I had a poop coming, I had to go. Like, there's no
Really?
like, oh, I'll go in a minute. It was like, you're going now because there's not enough to stop it. There's not enough friction.
You know what? Maybe that's what people should do when they're constipated. Drink a cup of olive oil.
Yeah. Yeah, actually. Or like that fucking milk, what's
Milk
the,
of magnesia.
that stuff is nuts. Have you ever had
Oh,
any?
yeah, that shit
That
fuck
gets you there.
I remember one time I was so fucking high. And, like, I was very stoned. Irresponsibly stoned, I'll say.
Mm.
And,
Where you just keep smoking when you're already high and
yeah. Because you're just rolling joints and smoking.
yeah.
And I went over, and there was chocolate. There's a couple bars of chocolate that I knew were there, and
No.
and I just kept eating the chocolate, and I ate the 2 full bars, and it was the X-Lax chocolate. So I just wanted chocolate. And they come in like little mini chocolate bars, and it's like one piece.
They have wrappers on them.
Yeah.
So
that
you
say
notice it
X-Lax.
says
I
X-Lax.
did, and I didn't.
You're like, I'm tougher than that.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Like I can
I
take
thought I'll be fine.
a laxative because I'm not weak.
Yep.
Okay.
And so, like, I ate it, and I thought to myself, I'm fine. And I think you're supposed to eat, like, 1 piece, maybe 2 pieces. So I just ate 2 bars.
Mm-hmm.
And, dude, I think it was, like, 2 hours.
Oh, fighting.
Like, I started, like, I kept being stoned, and then I started getting, like, sweaty, and I was like, I don't know why I'm so sweaty.
Because your body's freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, and then, like, my stomach was gurgling. I'm like, I feel like I kind of got a shit. So I went up, and I'm hanging
Eat a
out.
bunch of X-Lax? Like, man, I gotta poop.
Well, I'd forgotten about it. I
Oh, yeah,
went
true,
on
yeah,
to, like,
super high.
Doritos and stuff. And
You
Cheetos.
moved on to the next round. X-Lax chips.
Yeah. And, yeah, and I went to the bathroom, and I'm telling you, like, that was one of the few times where I, like, grabbed my stomach
Ah,
and just leaned over and was like, ah! And just, like,
you're squeezing yourself like a tube of toothpaste.
dude, yeah, I'm not joking. I shit for, like, 40 minutes, and I went to wipe, and there was, like, nothing there.
Nothing there. They call it a phantom wipe.
Yeah, like, it just
You're,
shot
like, sweating.
out. It just shot out of me.
Yeah.
But I was so light the next day when I woke
You had
up.
like abs when you woke up.
Oh, dude, it was excellent. It's like, this is crazy.
That's
got to
be
this every
super
day.
scary when you're high, though.
That was the thing, is I was freaking out stoned.
Like, oh my god, I'm dying.
And then when it's done and all the poop's out,
You
you're
like
just done.
sobered up.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, I'm done now. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's quick.
Yeah.
Have you seen the guy that does? He drinks a full bottle of that milk of magnesia, and then he's like, I'm gonna run a half marathon
What?
and see if I can run a half marathon and not shit myself.
And
Or
what happens?
he usually shits himself mid-run.
Oh, he's done this more than once.
Oh, he does this a lot. Yeah, he'll see a bridge, and he's like, he'll drink the full bottle and be like, how many times I can run back and forth over this thing till I have to stop. But he usually just shits himself. Yeah.
He shits his pants?
Yeah. A lot of people shit their pants without help during marathons.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. Me and the wife were talking about this. That
Yeah.
all of you guys talk about stories of shitting your pants, like our friend group.
I've never shit myself.
You've never shit yourself?
No.
Okay.
Everyone
your
else
wife
talks
has shit herself.
Yes.
Okay. Everyone
Everyone
I
else
know,
shits themselves and they talk about it so freely.
They talk about it so free. Okay, this is what me and the wife were saying.
Yeah.
Is that all our friend group? They all joke about shitting themselves.
Yes.
We were both like, I've never shit
I haven't
myself.
shit since I was like maybe
like
8.
like a kid,
like
like
sick.
a little kid. Yeah, it was like I've never shit myself like accidentally.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I've almost pissed myself.
I once went and peed.
And got a little on yourself.
No, I like took a piss, and you know when sometimes there's like a little piss in there, but it's fine.
That doesn't count as pissing yourself.
Okay, so then I went back and I started laughing, and then it was like, beep.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
That's
That's
a little-
not
that's-
a piss.
No, pissing yourself is when
It's
it
like
starts
piss.
in your pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was talking. A guy I used to work with shit himself on the way to work, like waiting for the bus, and he still got on the bus and came to work.
What?
Yeah, he shit himself. So we called him Chef Poopy Pants for a while.
Who?
I'll tell you after. And then we were talking about this, and we're like,
Give me a hint.
no, I'll tell you after.
Oh, my chef?
Mhm.
You shit, chef!
But he's telling us about this, and I'm dying laughing at him.
Yeah.
And then our flowery friend walks in. He's like, shit myself last week. I went and got some Starbucks, and I should have pooped beforehand. I didn't. On the way home with some espresso, and it just
Rick
hit.
Daisy shit his pants?
Yeah.
What the
And he's
fuck
got
is
zero
wrong
shit.
with people?
All these people are shitting themselves.
Why is everyone shitting their pants?
I don't know. Like before I
Stop
leave the house,
shitting
I
your
poop.
pants.
Stop it. Stop
Have
shitting
some
yourself.
control. I can like hold in a shit for like a full
I hate
day.
to do it, but
I hate it, but I can hold in a poo all day. That's crazy.
like I've gotten so drunk that I've gotten close to pissing myself, but never done it. And I've never pissed
I know
the bed.
people who have gotten so drunk they shit themselves.
Yeah.
Drunk.
That's usually from throwing up
Because
because they're pushing.
dude, like have some rectal control.
I know.
How much are you
Dude,
taking in
I
the
know-
ass that you're fucking shitting your pants? You know.
I know dudes that get so drunk they piss the bed.
What?
Yeah. Like I don't know. Like I know of them. They're
Dude,
like people
I've
I've
been so
talked
drunk I can't like you know when you lay down the room's fucking spinning.
with. Yeah.
Then you're hammered. You're like, oh, I'm fucked up. I've been that drunk and had to piss and just gone to sleep and woke up in the morning and pissed.
Yeah. I've done that, and then I've like kind of woke up at like 4:30.
Yeah, and
Like,
you're
I
sober
should
enough
piss.
to go piss. Yeah.
Like the spins have gone. I can go piss
Yeah.
now. But I cannot imagine the shame of waking up in the morning
In a
with
puddle of your
a
piss.
ripping hangover,
yeah.
and you've pissed yourself, and it's like cold piss all over you.
Yeah, and you're in there, yeah, with like cold piss and your wife's
And
in
your
bed.
what? Like you pissed on your wife?
yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, no.
Okay, you
That'll
wanna
never
hear
be
the
me.
funniest one I've ever had?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, her family listens to the podcast.
That's okay. Don't mention a name. They won't know it's her.
Okay, so my wife. That's who
That's who it
is. Yeah. Oh fuck. Whatever.
I'll cut out the name.
No,
you wanna just tell the
it's
story.
fun. It's fun.
Fuck it. Whatever.
Fuck it. Fuck it. This is
We do it live.
We do it live. It's one take. When was the last time you had a wet dream?
A while.
It's been a while,
It's been a while. Yeah.
So I had one when I was like 24, 25.
What?
Like late. I don't know why. I don't know what happened.
What?
Dude, I can't explain. It was like the first time in probably 10 years. And I've never had one
Did
since.
it surprise you?
It shocked me. Because I remember.
I remember this.
I remembered waking up and being like, wow, that was fucking great sex. And I woke up and was like, holy fuck, that was a wet dream. And then I looked and I was like,
You hit her with it.
like, and I was like, oh no. Oh no. So I like fucking
Grab the blanket.
I like reached over and grabbed some t-shirt or something I had and I was like
You gotta tell her she got a shower.
No. No.
Does she know now?
I don't think so.
Well, she's about to.
She'll find out next Wednesday.
She just like worked a full day with dried cum on her back.
Oh.
I feel like that would wake me up. Like getting hit with that.
Getting hit with a load?
Yeah, I think I'd wake up. Be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we would, but I don't know if a girl would.
No,
We're
probably
so
not.
used to it.
I mean, you were doing that 3 times a week anyway.
Exactly.
It's like, morning!
Good morning. Yeah, that's what we do in my house.
Yeah, just right on her face.
Yep.
Morning!
You want coffee?
Go wash up. Oh, that's
brutal.
fucked. A wet. I don't know how I'd react now.
Dude,
To a wet
it scared
dream.
me a little bit.
I've had like sexual dreams.
But never to completion, eh?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good time.
Well, I'm sure it is. But like, there is a scary moment. Like, you know, when you first wake up and you can't really tell where your dream ends and reality starts.
Yep.
And you wake up, you're like, holy fuck, I just cheated.
Oh, yeah.
You ever
fair
get
enough.
that? And you're like, holy shit. That's
Yeah.
scary. And then I gotta like check.
You check, and you're like, okay, we're good.
Okay, we're good.
It
It
was
was
a
just
dream.
a weird dream.
Yeah,
I didn't actually fuck.
Halle Berry.
I didn't actually fuck the clown from the big comfy couch. We're all good.
Thank God. I really thought that it was me and 25-year-old Alanis Morissette, but it wasn't.
Yeah, like, damn, I really thought I pulled that off. That's not even cheating. That's props.
That's props. I feel like my wife
feel
would
like-
give me props.
I feel like, yeah, she'd probably leave you, but it wouldn't be like angry.
No, she'd be like, I have to.
Like, she has to leave because she now can't listen to Jagged Little Pill and not get pissed.
Yeah.
So she has to leave you. But it's not like a, it's like a,
Come on.
all right. That's
for
the
you.
game. Good for you.
That's the game.
That's the game.
Game of life. You won.
But that goes both ways.
Yeah, it does.
Like, if she fucked, like, prime Channing Tatum, you'd have to be like, you know what?
I'd be pissed.
You'd be pissed, but, like, also...
But also, good for you. Like,
Yeah. Good.
Or like if she fucked John Cena.
Or if she fucked prime Alanis Morissette.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't leave.
I
wouldn't leave for
I'd be
now.
like, can we run that back?
Like, I
What are the odds we
get
run
why
that
I
back?
wasn't invited,
But like, maybe invite me this time.
but, like, it's the polite thing to do, because now I know. It's like when you find out about a party happening that you weren't going to get invited to, and they have to be like, oh, yeah, you should come.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, just don't invite
What
me.
do you do? What do you do when that happens?
I don't go.
You don't go?
I don't go. I save everyone. I'm obviously not wanted there.
This is my thing. Whenever it's happened, they're like, yeah, you got to come. And I'm like,
Yeah, but like you should have told me when you told everybody. You told everybody else a week and a half ago.
so this is...
and it's tonight.
This is my big thing that keeps happening. Is that this happens to me like quite a bit. But it's because... I'm in these group chats with a bunch of my friends.
Yeah.
And they're like, everyone in this group chat, you are invited. And I don't read the group chat for like a week. And then I'll be involved for a week. And then I'm not involved for a
You
week.
should read the group chat.
And then, yeah, like 4 of my friends would be like, so, like, what are we doing Thursday? And I'm like, oh, I'm not doing much. You guys want to go, like, to the Run Club? And they're like,
We're already hanging out.
we're hanging out. You're hanging out. What are you talking about? And I'm like, what? Like, you've done this to me.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like, no, we're having a party at so-and-so's. And it's like, oh, no, I wasn't invited. And it's like,
You know what you do?
you were invited. You just didn't read the invite.
You know what you do is I make the invite with you and a bunch of other people
Yeah.
to something I'm hosting.
Yeah.
And then it's day of, and you call me, and you're like, what's up? I'm like, hey, just getting ready for the thing tonight. And you're like, dang, what are we doing? And I'm like, you're coming over. You're like, I thought I had something. Like, what time you want me here? And then you ask me every question that could be answered in a row if you were to read the group chat. It's like, bring your own booze. You're like, should I get anything? Come here at 7 o'clock. You're like, what time's everyone coming? You could have saved the whole phone call if you just read the thing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm brutal for it. I'm bad for it.
You need to set up on your phone that if you haven't read a message in like half an hour, it buzzes you again.
I have that.
You have that?
Yeah.
Your phone must be exploding.
No, the problem is I just open it and close it.
So you're already there? You know what you actually need to do? When you're busy, put your phone away.
No, what I need to do is have an AI assistant that like filters through all the shit and just sets dates. You know what I
sure you
mean?
can do- I'm sure
Some
you can
shit
do
like that. Just have it that like I don't care what they're
Just
talking
put it
about.
in my calendar.
Just put it in my calendar that on this day at this time I have to do a thing, and you need to let me know like a week in advance.
What you need to do is when you're working and stuff, or you're out and you're doing something, is like shut your phone off.
Really?
And then when you're done working or you're done hanging out or you're done doing your activity that would cause you to look at it quick and put it away, you turn your phone on and it's all right there. And then you're like, okay, this is my 5 minutes to
I have
see
to go
everything
through
I
everything,
missed.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
you
a
do.
good idea, actually.
And then just separate so it's not like your phone's buzzing every 30 seconds. Because then
Right.
you're never
Open
going
it
to
and
check it. You
close
just
it,
be
yeah.
like, shut up.
yeah.
Right? You got to set
I should
like,
actually
this is
do
phone
that.
checking time. Like take 5 minutes and then just look at everything.
Damn,
I've started doing that myself.
I might do that.
Because I don't know about you, or like if you remember this when you're cooking, right? I keep my phone in my pocket, or I used to, in my pocket on the line, right? And if like a chat starts blowing up,
Oh, it's annoying.
and you get like 45 messages in a minute,
Yeah.
I'll throw my phone through a fucking wall.
Dude, what I do sometimes just leave the group.
Like, nope, you guys are talking too much.
Yeah, you've talked too much.
This
at the
whole
same time.
apparatus that's built for talking to each other, you're doing it too much. I'm out.
Too much. Yeah, and I'll be done, and then they text me the next day, and they're like, "Did you read before you like left the group?" And I'm like, "What?
No.
No,
I didn't
I didn't
actually.
read one of the 60 messages. No,
The,
what
the
happened?
worst I've looked at was 180 messages in one group chat between two people
Who was
talking
it?
back and forth. I'll tell you later.
Was it our mullet man?
No.
Because he's fucking brutal for that.
Yeah.
He's brutal for
I'm
it.
bad. I will send someone like 7 memes in a row, and then I'll see another one, and I'll be like, but that'll be the 8th. Like, I gotta tone it down. I can't send this guy like 8 memes in a row.
Oh, I just spam you with memes. I don't.
Yeah,
care.
but you only check them once a week.
I only check my Instagram messages once a week, and if you're past the 12th person, if you're too far back, you may never get checked.
You're gone.
Yeah, it'll be like 3-4 weeks before I
He's a
get
busy
around to it.
guy. He's an important person. You got to know this.
I am extremely busy. That is one thing I've actually gotten better at with my life, is just like not giving me away to everyone all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm bad for it. And so I have to just tell people no regularly. Be like, I can't.
Most people don't give a shit if you're just like, no, I can't do it. They're like, okay.
I feel bad.
No, but you know what's worse, though, is saying yes and then day of being like, I can't. That's worse. Or like, maybe, and then just say maybe forever. That's also worse. Just say no.
Maybe is worse. You think?
Maybe is much worse. Maybe with a no at the end is awful.
Yeah, he's like, oh, they might come.
Yeah, they might come. And then, it's time to hang out, and I call you, and I'm like, Christian, where are you? And you're on your couch. Hi.
Oh, those are brutal.
Those are brutal.
Yeah, and then I have to get up and get dressed when I'm super stoned.
And start drinking when you're already really high.
And I'm like, I've been high for like an hour and a half.
Getting
I've been
like
hitting the
sort of
pendulum like pretty consistently.
getting
for about
sort
an
of
hour.
drunk and then smoking weed is one thing.
Yeah, being
Getting
stoned
and then having your first beer is like, what
ruthless
are we doing?
behavior. Ruthless behavior.
What are we doing?
Our mullet man friend, he fucking gets me into that all the time. Mm-hmm. Drives me nuts.
I like my appetite for a beer is gone if I'm high.
That's what I'm saying. So I'll be stoned. He's like, whatever, come out for a beer. And I'm like, man, that's not how this works. Like, I'm stoned.
Yeah.
Dwayne, I will say, if he calls me and I'm like, oh, I'm stoned, he's like, fair enough. And he doesn't even try, nothing. He's like, no, you'll have a bad day.
What I'm doing is high octane.
Yeah.
What you're doing is not much.
Yeah, just
Like,
hanging around.
It's too much of a speed difference. You're gonna hate it.
Yeah, and I do. I can't stand fucking. Even if I've like smoked a little bit of weed, I'm like, no, I don't want to go anywhere.
That's why I don't do it.
Really?
Yeah, it slows me down.
It doesn't slow me down so much as it just makes me be at home and deal with shit at home.
Mm-hmm. That's what I don't want to do.
I gotta tend to the marijuana plants, tend to the snake, tend to the projects I have ongoing in the house. Mm-hmm.
It makes me lazy.
Does it?
Yeah. If I smoke weed, I'll be fine to do nothing for a full day.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'll just sit there.
That's crazy, dude.
Mm-hmm. And like,
But you do that anyway.
Yeah, but I do it drunk, so it feels more exciting.
You have rot days. You get drunk for rot days?
I've been having less rot days, but I get drunk sometimes at the end of a rot day.
Yeah.
Not like drunk, but
You'll
like
have a couple beers.
I'll have a few beers. Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, the rot days I don't understand. I have too much. This is the other thing. Like weed, I smoke weed at the end of the day.
Yeah. If I don't have a day to do nothing, but like I'll clean my apartment on that day and like I'll cook and stuff. But like if I don't have that day, every now and then, if I don't do it for like 3 weeks, I'll lose my shit.
Don't have a rot day?
Yeah, like if I don't have a day to just fucking slow down, I'll lose my mind. I'll get pissy.
Really?
Yeah, because I'll be going for 21 days straight.
Dude,
and
I
just be
love
like,
that.
Fuck!
You don't love that?
I do love it until it's too much.
I have never had it be too much. What?
Yeah, you have. It's just you have a longer tolerance for it than
like
I do.
6-7 months.
Yeah.
8 months.
Yeah, so I just get that quicker. But like, yeah, I'll get pissy with people around me,
Yeah.
and I'll get like, so I have to force myself not to do it
That's
because I'll want to chill, but I'll have all this stuff set up where I can't, and then in my mind I'll be like, you guys are fucking running me ragged to everybody, not you.
yeah. But
With
it's
the
like
point,
anyone,
but it's like,
yeah.
you guys are fucking running me ragged. Like, can I get a fucking moment to myself? And it's like, you did this, motherfucker. You set all this up.
Yeah,
like,
I do.
You're the reason why you have no time.
I do get like that every once in a while with my weekends. If I get booked too far in advance on my weekends,
You'd be like, I don't have a weekend to myself for 5 weeks.
yeah, where I can do whatever I want to do. If I'm always having to do stuff that is like all planned out, it bothers me. Yeah, and I'll give like the worst excuse ever. I'll be like, I say worst excuse ever. It's not a terrible excuse, but be like, yeah, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, it's so expensive, blah, blah, blah. Hopefully that comes back.
Yeah, well.
That I'll be like, it's too expensive, yada, yada, yada. Like, fuck this shit. Why am I spending all this money every weekend? But then the reality is, like, if I had time to myself, I would still spend some money.
Yeah, of course.
Though I will say, I've been having the odd weekend where I just hang out at the house for the whole weekend.
Yeah, it feels pretty good.
I like it.
That's what
It's
I
not
mean
bad.
by a rot day.
Yeah, I just kind of hang out and clean the
Most
house
people
and
do that
shit.
every single week.
Really?
Yeah, their weekends are for like at home. And I think when you have like kids too, that's what it's about.
That's awful. Being trapped in a house with a bunch of kids all weekend. What are you fucking doing with your life, you weirdos?
What do you mean you're not just getting drunk?
I got shit to do. I gotta keep Joe Cool's open.
Yeah, with my hard work. Joe Cool, it's like the church. Like
going to
10% of
church
your
on
income.
Sunday, yeah.
Yeah. Joe Cool's does.
Yeah. I go in and I pray to the guy that's banned from the bar.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Under no
Says to
circumstances.
serve this man or whatever. He's like a guy that one of the bartenders knew fucking 30 years
Oh,
ago.
he's a like dude they knew.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not a famous guy.
But has he ever been there?
Yeah.
Does he come in, you think?
I don't think anymore.
Because he's banned.
Because he's banned, yeah. I can't go to Cool's on a Friday, Saturday anymore, though.
No.
Too many kids.
Way too many kids. That's everywhere now. There's just too many kids.
We're a university town.
We are a university town, and when it was cool when we were university
When we
age,
were, yeah.
but now that we're getting older, I'm like, fuck me, eh? Like, I just want a spot where I can go and hang out with other, like, 30-year-olds.
I'm sure they have that. It's like pickleball now.
Oh, yeah, what do I want to go play pickleball? Like some kind of fucking moron?
You're going to say another word.
Yeah.
It's very strange to think that, like, when we were university age, everyone our age was more or less on the same wavelength. But then we don't work in conventional office 9-to-5 jobs. So, like, the people in their late 20s who got hooked up with an office job when they were, like, 22...
They're not on the same wavelength as
They
us.
immediately became so lame. What the fuck do you mean you're playing pickleball? That's for old people.
It's literally for elderly
Well,
people.
I think I want to get an SUV. It's a good safety rating.
Yeah, like, yeah, if someone talks to me about a vehicle and tells me about the safety rating, I'm like, yo, you're fucking stupid.
Yeah, just like, oh, you know, I don't really see my friends that much anymore, though. But like once every three months, we like to get together, go to a craft brewery. I like to try an IPA.
Dude, I had to do that this weekend. And my
Does
buddy,
he work in the office 9-to-5?
No, he's an elevator mechanic.
Does he listen?
Huh?
Does he listen?
He's never listened to the podcast.
Okay, then yeah, there you go.
Which is good, so I can shit on him.
Yeah.
All right, so my buddy, we play softball all through summer together. But like the older he's getting, he bought this house, him and his girl, and they got a dog, and it's like having a kid, and they just fucking...
Oh my god, their dog is their kid?
No, it's not, but it is like having a puppy is like having a child.
No.
It is. There's
Not
so
even in the
much work.
slightest.
Yeah, they're constant work.
Talk to any parent about that.
Really?
Yes.
A puppy is like a trial
It's like
run
a
for
quarter of the
baby.
work.
Yeah, because you can walk away from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it seems like so much work, and it's like, well, why would I ever want to have a kid?
I
This
mean,
is
your
so
dog
much
can
work.
die and you don't go to jail, though.
Do you go to jail if your kid dies?
Yeah,
For what?
because you probably did something or didn't do something that caused it to die.
Really?
Yeah. If you don't feed your kid and it dies, you go to jail.
Yeah, but I mean, the kid should learn to survive on its own.
Yeah,
Poor-
throw
poor
it to the
genes.
wolves.
Yeah.
Poor
That's
Jeans.
what-
My 3-month-old child can't
What
can't
happened with
scavenge.
me the first time I ever got a dishwashing job?
Yeah, you were 6 months old.
Thrown to the wolves. They said, "Get in there, figure it out, kid."
Yeah, and
I
then they had to
did.
get you. They had to stack 3 milk crates up.
Yeah.
That you had to climb as a baby to wash
Yeah.
the dishes, and you climb back down and go to the other side of the machine and
And
climb
then-
back up.
Yeah, and unload them, and
Yeah.
then I load it, putting them where they're supposed to go.
And you only had one other baby to work with,
Yeah,
and he wasn't very good.
he wasn't very good. It was mostly me.
Yeah, it was you. And then you know what? All the babies on the line were like, "Let's give this guy a shot," but they said it in the baby language.
We should give this guy a shot.
I know it's like a evolutionary thing, but man, does
I
a fucking
hate
baby
this
crying
sound.
piss me the fuck off.
Dude, it makes me angry. Yeah, it's supposed to be like that you're concerned, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to jolt something in you because you're supposed to want
like,
to
oh.
defend a child.
Yeah,
that's
I'm being
crying.
concerned. I'm not. I hear it and I'm like, someone punt this kid across the room.
Mm-hmm.
Line up a fucking Super Bowl Sunday. Oh my God, Super Bowl Sunday just happened.
I got a good story for after the Super Bowl talk,
Okay,
but continue.
lay that. No, we gotta talk about this. Lay your story on quick.
Okay, so I went to a hockey game the other
Okay.
week, right? I went to a Red Wings game in Detroit,
Yes.
and we're like sat there, and there's
Yes, with
one
your
row
grandpa,
of seats
right?
behind. Sorry?
You went with your grandpa?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we go to this game. Great game. First 2 periods, there's 2 kids behind me. There's like a baby and then a slightly older kid, but I didn't get too good of a look at him. Kicking the seat and crying and kicking the seat, and it's like fucking.
Just leave. Why are you bringing your kid? He
Yeah, like he doesn't want
to
to be. It's so loud. And it's
loud as fuck, and
cheering,
it's
and
cold.
there's bright lights.
Yeah.
And so I'm getting the seat kicked, and I'm like, okay, like the dad's trying to wrangle these 2 kids, so I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be like, get your fucking kids on. Like I'm gonna,
You
right?
should have.
But I was getting
Should have let him
close.
up.
And like my grandfather's beside me, and he's like old, and they're kicking his seat too. So I'm like, I'm gonna like politely be like, can you like get your kid's legs under fucking control, please?
Yeah.
So I like turn to say something. Kid's got Down syndrome. Totally disarmed me.
Both of them?
No, but the other one was like a baby.
Oh, you slapped
Not like
the-
a baby, like a
slap
top.
the Down syndrome kid.
I couldn't. It disarmed me right away.
Like slap
I just
the
like
Da-
looked,
You might slap that extra chromosome out of him.
but I looked at him, and then 5 minutes later they left.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't have to say anything. Maybe that was on their accord. Maybe he was like, all right, like they're getting pissed. Probably saw it in my eyes. But I turned around to say something, and I swear to God, like locked eyes with the disabled kid. And I was like,
And he was like, "Hello."
no, he's just like, ah. Like he didn't even
Should have
acknowledge
turned around and
me.
been like, "Hey, John Cena would be fucking disappointed with your behavior."
Hey, Barney's upset.
Yeah.
He said if
Pissed.
I don't know, disabled kids watch Barney.
Is Barney even still on TV? Didn't he drop an N-word in
No.
a live show?
No, that was all fake.
Was it?
All that stuff was all. It's funny though, because every kid I've ever known grew up with Barney got caught hiding drugs in his tail.
Yeah.
He said, you know, the N-word. He whipped his dick out. Like every kid had a
what
story.
actually happened to Barney?
Nothing. I think the show just got canceled. Because,
What?
but then kids would be like, I saw it, and it's like that doesn't make sense. They wouldn't air it. Like,
It was on a live
yeah,
stream.
it's like Barney never did a live show. It was
so what? Barney's just gone forever.
Yeah, Barney. People just lost interest in Barney.
Hold on, I'm looking this up.
Barney definitely didn't say the N-word. I know that for a fact.
Why was Barney canceled? Okay, we're gonna find out.
Okay.
Barney and Friends was initially canceled by PBS in 1992 because of budget constraints. However, after campaign by parents and local PBS stations, the show was renewed for a second season. It only did one season?
I feel like it had much more of a cultural impact.
I think it was just a big deal.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, it was just canceled because they didn't want to keep playing for it.
Probably expensive as fuck show.
Oh, it went on. It was Barney and Friends was removed from the PBS Kids lineup in 2016 when the show's broadcasting rights expired.
Okay, so it kept going. I'm sure there was like an animated Barney too at some point. Anyways,
Oh no, it just reruns.
just reruns, eh?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, the kid's gonna forget.
it was renewed till '98, so like a few years.
All right.
They did do an animated one. They
Yeah.
tried, yeah. The series wasn't as profitable as it had been in years prior. That was
Yeah.
it.
Imagine being on the Barney and Friends sinking ship, like working on that show.
And knowing,
Just be, like, submitting
that
every-
you've got comedy gold and it's just dying.
Yeah, you're like,
Like, why not dress Barney up as Trump?
yeah, like if they continued Barney till now, like
Yeah,
the
have him
Barney
be like-
9/11 tribute.
Dude, Barney 9/11 or like Barney with Abu and just be like Abu Baghdadi.
Mm-hmm. That
You
would have
know?
been good.
Being like,
Oh.
don't cry, Abu. Don't cry, it's Barney here.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like the last thing he saw before he got clipped was just Barney,
Barney.
being like, "Come on,
Wearing
let's
an
go."
orange wig, being like, don't cry, Abu. Don't cry. We sent in the most beautiful dogs. American dogs. Beautiful American dogs.
Speaking
Perfect
of
coats.
beautiful in America, the Super Bowl just happened, and it
Ameri-
wasn't even a football game. It was, I don't even know. It was a murder. It wasn't. Even
I know that
close.
the end of it was like 20 points.
Yeah. For some reason, they decided to play football in the fourth quarter.
No, that's not what happened. No,
I
it's
don't know.
because the Eagles were like, "Hey, Jalen Hurts, you want to sit down?" And he was like, "Yeah."
You want to sit down? You've been doing a lot.
Yeah, and he sat down, and they let a second string go out, and then the second string everybody go out and just crush points on them, and still only caught it up to 20 points.
Yeah, yeah.
And it
Well-
was like, dude, this is pathetic. Like, you guys suck.
Mahomes lost, which was awesome. We got to see a wicked pout. I might make
Dude,
that
he
like
did do the pouty
that-
face. He literally
with
was
his-
like, because he's a little bitch. Fuck you, you little bitch boy. I
Last-
would knock the shit out of Patrick Mahomes. I don't give a fuck.
You don't have
anyway.
to.
Dude,
The
I would
Eagles
punch
already
the
did.
shit out of that guy.
The Eagles already did.
Your dad's a degenerate fucktard. Your brother's a literal rapist.
Mm-hmm.
And he, like, dude, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And you've supported these people financially,
Mm-hmm.
even though they're actually despicable humans. And then, did you see Taylor Swift was up there? They put her on the
And she got
Jumbotron.
booed, yeah.
Put her on the Jumbotron. The whole stadium booed her. And then she sat there and was like, what the fuck? It's like, yeah, because you're a stupid bitch. You're inbred as fuck. You fucking weirdo.
You really hate the Chiefs for a guy that was cheering for them.
I wasn't cheering for them.
You were cheering
No,
for the
no,
three-peat.
no, no,
You were
no,
cheering
no,
for
no.
the three-peat.
I hate the current Chiefs thing. Everything about them right now. Travis Kelce is a fucking been dressing like homosexual
that.
Kid Rock.
They all do that.
And no, he's dressing like homosexual Kid Rock in his heyday. Kid Rock's a million times cooler than Travis Kelce.
Not lately.
Not lately. He's been weird. You're right. But he used to be. And then Taylor Swift, like, trying to just take over the fandom of KC pisses me off. Patrick Mahomes is so fucking annoying to watch in interviews, and the fact that it won't stop playing with his fucking Invisalign. Like, put it in your mouth. Stop fucking around with it. And
He does sound a lot like Kermit the Frog, too.
He's just
I'm
a
not
jackass.
sure if you've noticed.
He's such a cocky little prick.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, and I just can't stand it. And it bothers me. And so, like,
It was nice to see them lose.
what I wanted was to be able to witness the first three-peat in NFL history if it was going to happen.
Yeah.
If I had to watch this shitty game of watching KC, that's what I wanted to see. What I'm hoping is they just dismantle that team. Taylor Swift kind of goes into hiding, and we don't have to hear about her anymore. KC kind of gets all broken up. That would be sweet. I want to see other teams play.
Mm-hmm.
I think Philly deserved the win. I think Jalen Hurts deserved the win. Saquon Barkley, obviously, go tier. Like,
Mm-hmm. The scary whites.
you know, yeah, like
That
what?
guy that caught like the interception for the touchdown. What's his name?
What?
Ran it back like 50 yards.
Slay?
Maybe.
Slade Jr.? I can't remember
White
who
guy.
ran it back. Oh, no, that wasn't Slade Jr.
Like, I think the Eagles are the only team that have, like, white corners.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah. Yeah, they call them the
I can't
they call them the exciting whites.
I can't remember who it was.
Oh, tinfoil hat has hit the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. President. Anyways, if you bet on the Super Bowl, hope you won a bunch of money.
You won.
I did.
Came out even with me, and you won
I did.
$21.
$21.
You technically won $25, $26.
Yeah.
But you had previously lost $5. What did you bet me against that you lost $5?
The coin toss.
Oh yeah,
We always bet on the coin toss, you and I. It's
great.
like $5. That's
$5.
You know what though? Betting on the coin toss is the best way to bet on football every single time because it gets it out of the way.
Yeah, it's done.
You can just watch the game and be done with your betting. Whereas, like, if it's a close game and you got a bunch of money riding on that, you're
out.
like, everyone shut the fuck up. Like, don't fuck
dude,
this on
when
me.
it's like a
It ruins the
3-point
game.
Oh, it does.
But, like, you just get the coin toss, you lose $20, whatever.
So what do you want for next year? Next year, what I would like to see...
Bills, Lions.
Yeah, Bills, Lions. Bills, Lions, or I'd be okay with Baltimore Lions, but
I'd be okay with Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore or Bills, one or the other. I only say that...
What are you doing?
Just fucking with some shit.
Okay.
I was just trying it out. I only say that to make the Bugman feel better.
Okay, fair enough.
He is a huge Baltimore fan.
Mm.
Like, dude, if he could blow, like, Lamar Jackson, he would.
You're like that, though.
No,
You
no.
really like Lamar Jackson.
I love Lamar Jackson. He's amazing. But I wouldn't suck his dick.
If he presented it?
No.
No?
Be like, get out of here, Lamar. I'm a grown man. You're a little boy.
And then you, like, grab his hand. You're like, we got one in here. And you go somewhere more private. That's where you suck him off. But in front of all your friends, you can't be like, ew! Get away from me, homo. But secretly, you really like the Ravens.
I'm a Bills fan.
All right, sorry.
O.J.
Josh
Simpson,
Allen.
though? O.J. Simpson, though?
Yep.
Yeah.
I know
glove
something.
didn't fit.
I know something he could fit into.
The glove don't fit. You
Christian's
must acquit.
juicy butthole.
Thanks.
And with that, stay reasonable.
My belly was hanging out there.
This might be an audio only episode.
Yeah, fair.
Stay reasonable.
Keep doubting.
We love you so much. Good night.
Reasonable Doubt Podcast. If you guys like funny, hilarious, goofy, goober, silly boys podcast, that is a good place to find yourself.
That was a good one.